What's up, everybody? How's it going? This is James coming here from I Run Tech and coming with you with another kind of like blog series. Just kind of giving you an update on certain current events and news that's going on currently. And joining me is my cat Bronco in the background there. He's just chilling. He likes to people watch. Yeah. Anyways, this week, guys, it is E3. If you guys don't know what E3 is, it's the Electronic Entertainment Expo. 3 E's. That stands for E3. I haven't been to E3 in a while since I used to work for GameStop back in the day. But nowadays, everything is just streaming online. So for the most part, you can actually spend E3 virtually in your own home, which I've been doing. And there's a couple things I'm really excited for, and I wanted to share what my thoughts and stuff was. First, we'll talk about the Microsoft conference itself. Microsoft, the games that are coming out from Microsoft, I'm kind of excited for. Gears of War 4 looks really fantastic, looks great. Sea of Thieves, that's actually a new one that just came out. The trailer looks amazing. It looks like Pirates of the Caribbean / massive online multiplayer MMORPG style, which looks really fun because I'm getting really sick and tired of all the shooters and stuff. Gears of War is awesome, but again, it's a shooter. I really want to get back to the games that give you a certain niche to play that has some type of different curve, that's not just mindless point and shoot, has some strategy to it, has some difference. You have to work as a team. During the preview, it kind of looked like people had to do different things in order to get the pirate ship off and running. Like some people had to raise the flag, some people had to cast the anchor and do different things like that. It looked like fun, and I'm definitely going to give it a try. The biggest thing though is the new Xbox, two actually console Xboxes that came out. They have the smaller version of Xbox, which is nothing special really. It's a smaller version of the Xbox. The hard drive is actually a decent size. It looks pretty. I'm not really a big fan of the smaller consoles. They did that with PS2 when that came out. They had the PS2 Mini, which I got one of those always, and I got one because my big PS2 actually ended up going on me. Also, they had the PS3. The PS3 Slim came out. I had the fatter version of the PS3. I was happy with it. Didn't really need a smaller one. So this new Xbox console, probably not going to go with it. The advantage though that they have though is actually going to have 4K capabilities for video. Now that's actually cool because that's something the current Xbox doesn't have. It doesn't have 4K capabilities to play video. So those of you who have 4K TVs are kind of missing out on good content because you don't really have anything to use 4K on. And also the biggest one that came out is the new Xbox One, project named Scorpio. This is, I don't want to say a game changer. It's kind of different. Now consoles are becoming kind of like PC parts, where in a couple of years now you're going to have new hardware and you have to upgrade. Why not just buy a PC? I'm bored with the console wars because I really want a console that it's 4K. So I was kind of skeptical. I was thinking about either getting a PS4 when that come out, project named Neo when that came out. The Xbox I love. And I'll get to Sony in a little bit though, but Sony looks like it has a lot more better exclusive games. But the Xbox One, project named Scorpio, has the on spec to have 6 teraflops of graphic power, which is kind of crazy for a console. It's almost kind of like the equivalent of a 980 GTX 980 from NVIDIA. So it's going to have crazy graphical power. So it's interesting to see how it's going to look. I probably will end up spending $500 to get one because I do like my Xbox and I want to play 4K Gears of War 4 and all the new 4K content that comes out. So Xbox, they had they had a really good conference. So I'm looking forward to, as it progresses, to see the new consoles and to see how they do with 4K technology. If it's going to be laggy or what. Looking forward to it. PS4, or Sony Conference that came out actually, they didn't release anything about the new PS4, the 4K version PS4 project named Neo. That they already said they weren't going to release anything in E3. What they did have is games upon games upon games upon games. Now, I didn't pay attention too much to the PS4 itself, but there was definitely a couple of games that definitely caught my attention. One was the game called Death Standing. It looked beautiful. It was by person named left Konami, Kojima. That the trailer looks amazing. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. That's Sony basically did this. Always do this. They always just have a bunch of games upon games upon games and kind of list a bunch out. wasn't really enough for me to kind of say, okay, hey, I want to get a PS4 now. The only reason I really wanted to get a PS4 because if they would have had the 4K with Project Neo, and that's what I was looking for, but I wasn't really necessarily impressed. Those of you who love Sony's a great console. PS4 is awesome from what I hear. I haven't owned one myself. I don't intend to get one unless there's a really awesome game that comes out for the PS4 that I just absolutely must have. The reason I bought a PS3 in advance is because Metal Gear 4 came out for that, and I just love Metal Gear series, so I had to get that. Now Metal Gear is on both consoles, so I didn't need to get a Sony. But Sony, they had a definitely good conference. It looks like they're going to have a ton of games in the future. Also, PlayStation VR. So that's something that I look forward to. Actually, VR is going to run on the original PlayStation also. So definitely look out for that. And then also, I didn't watch the Nintendo press conference though, but I did watch the new Zelda game for Nintendo. The trailer looked absolutely incredible. It looked like a really awesome Zelda game, open world. It looks enjoyable, and I'm gonna get a Wii U or the new Nintendo that comes out just specifically for Zelda because I love Zelda and I grew up through Zelda, and I'm definitely gonna purchase one to get that game. It looked amazing. If you haven't checked out the trailer for it, definitely do that as well. And also this blogging forward, something that happened to me, my Mac broke. It pissed me off so much. Those Apple users who actually use a MacBook Pro, if you happen to use Boot Camp to try to get Windows on it, I tried to make a Windows partition on my Apple MacBook Pro because I wanted to install Windows 10 on it, specifically to test out this new cloud gaming service called Liquid Sky. I'll put in a link in the description below. Liquid Sky is exactly what it says. It's cloud gaming. You have a virtual desktop in the cloud, and you can load games on it. And I wanted to test it out because they were supposed to get be able to play graphics at ultra high settings with little to low latency. So I'm really interested to see how it is. They don't have a Mac client to use just yet. They only have like a Windows client. So I really wanted to get I wanted to get Windows on my Mac in order to test this out. But upon trying to enter, making the partition to have a Windows partition on my Mac hard drive, the whole thing just crashed completely, restarted, and I lost 40 gigabytes of free information. It's just gone. There's nowhere to be found. So that was super annoying because I only had about 50 gigabytes left on the hard drive itself to actually save space. So now I have absolutely no space on my MacBook Pro. I have no idea how I'm gonna fix it itself. I looked at web forums and tried to look at different things. I went into single user mode and fixed all that. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the details, but it looks like I'm gonna have to restart my Mac from scratch, which is gonna be a pain in the so I'm not too happy about that, but I am gonna get that fixed soon so I can start making definitely more videos. As of right now, I actually can't because I don't have space to actually save them and do the workflow and in order to have saved projects on my MacBook Pro. This is where I do most of my work, so I'm hoping to get that in soon. Anyways, guys, just want to give you an update. I have my thoughts on E3 and it's kind of what's going on. The Mac is the main thing that's going on. My focus is to fix that. And I'm probably going to do more of live stream this weekend on Clash Royale. If you haven't seen my live stream, just check out my previous videos. Be sure to subscribe. I'll definitely send out a social media blast to let you know when I'm online. I'm just trying to climb the ladder, see how far as I can go. So show me, come along for the ride, and say hi. Maybe pick a deck for me to use. I'll be more than happy to go through any of your guys' suggestions. Guys, I'm going to get out of here. Again, this is James from I Run Tech.